Today, we're diving into an absolutely incredible ancient story, and it's one that holds a surprisingly powerful tool for our very modern anxieties. It's all about perspective and how a simple shift in what you see can completely change everything you feel. I mean, really think about it for a second. That looming deadline at work, that stupid argument you had, that constant nagging worry about the future. They can feel all-consuming, right? Like they're the absolute biggest things in the world. Well, what if there was a way to just shrink them? So, our story comes from the ancient Hindu epic, the Bhagavad Gita, and it kicks off with this legendary warrior, Arjuna. He's on the brink of a terrible, terrible battle, and he's just paralyzed by doubt and despair. He's facing a totally impossible crisis, so he asks his guide for help. But here's the kicker. He doesn't ask for a new weapon or a better strategy. He asks for a new way to see. And you know what? His wish is granted. Arjuna is given this divine sight. It's an ability to see reality way beyond the narrow little box of his own fear and ego. And what he's about to witness is going to completely shatter his understanding of, well, everything. What he sees is something called the Vishwaroopa, or the universal form. And it's a vision of everything, all at once. It's described as being both unbelievably magnificent and at the same time absolutely terrifying. So just try to imagine this. In an instant, your vision just shatters its own limits. And before Arjuna, there isn't just one form, but an infinity of faces, every single one a different aspect of existence itself. And it doesn't stop there. From those faces, a sea of arms emerges, stretching out in every direction, doing every single possible action all at the same time. And in those hands, an entire arsenal of weapons, but not just for war. They're symbols of power, of change, of the universe's incredible capacity for destruction. And the whole thing is lit up by this unimaginable light. The text says it was brighter than 1,000 suns, all exploding at once. I mean, can you even picture that? And then came the final, completely mind-blowing realization. All of it, the faces, the arms, the blinding light, it was all part of a single being. And inside that one being, he could see every universe, all of creation, just contained. But look, this wasn't just some cosmic light show. This vision gave Arjuna this deep, profound understanding. He realized he was seeing the one, single, eternal force that drives the whole show, the cosmic engine that's responsible for all creation, all preservation, and, yeah, ultimately, all destruction. So as Arjuna is just reeling, trying to make sense of this impossible sight, the cosmic form speaks. And it reveals its true identity in one of the most powerful lines ever written. Time I am, destroyer of worlds. That's it. That's the ultimate truth behind the whole vision. The incredible, awesome, terrifying power that he was witnessing, the force that creates and consumes everything, is time itself. Okay, so how does a mortal warrior, a human being, respond to seeing literally everything? His reaction, right here, is where the real lesson for us begins. He doesn't try to fight it, he doesn't try to control it, he simply bows. Because in the face of this infinite vastness, his own personal crisis, his fears, his entire identity, it all just shrinks down to practically nothing. His reaction is pure, unadulterated humility and awe. And this is the core of it right here. This contrast shows the two ways we can see our own lives. Through our ego's view, our problems are massive, they feel permanent, and we are, of course, the star of the show. But from the cosmic perspective, our problems are tiny in comparison. We realize we're just part of a vast whole, and we understand that everything, especially our fears and our suffering, is temporary. So you see, this isn't just some epic story from long ago. It's a practical mental tool. It's a technique you can use to shrink your own fears, just by expanding your perspective. So what can we actually take away from all this? Well, first, that life is infinitely bigger than our personal dramas and our ego. Second, that humility isn't weakness. It's actually a source of real clarity. And finally, the most powerful lesson of all, when you really truly grasp the bigger picture, your fears can't help but shrink. It's almost like a law of physics. So I'll leave you with this question. The next time you feel totally overwhelmed by some problem, try to remember Arjuna's vision. Picture the countless suns, the endless universes, and in the face of all that vastness,
Just ask yourself, what problem that felt so huge 5 minutes ago looks just a little bit smaller to you now?